What's up, everybody? My name is Dana Harris with Gurus Math Tutoring, and I'm back again to drop some more math jewels. In this video, we want to talk about function operations, and you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about in just a second. So when we talk about function operations, we have to start with some functions. So in this case, we're going to use the same function for each operation. So I want to let f of x equal x plus 1, and then I want to let g of x be 2x. All right, we're going to go simple this time just for the sake of examples. All right, so we want to do 4 different operations in this case. So in this first case, I want to find f of x plus g of x. All right, so all we're going to do is we're going to take the function f of x and then we're going to add the function g of x. So it really looks like this. We're going to have x plus 1, and you don't have to put it in parentheses, but I would suggest it just to keep you safe when you start getting into adding negative values and things like that. So plus g of x is equal to 2x. All right, so now I'm just going to combine like terms. So x plus 2x is going to give me 3x. Those are the like terms. There's no like term with this 1, so I can just say 3x plus 1. So f of x plus g of x is equal to 3x plus 1. Now, another way you may see it is you may see it look like this. You may see f plus g of x. All right, so there's different ways that they write this depending on what textbook you're working with or what platform you're working with. But this is f of x plus g of x. Next, we want to find f of x minus g of x. We're still using the same 2 functions, f of x and g of x. Now we want to find f of x minus g of x. And once again, it might look like this, f minus g of x, but it's the same thing. We're just going to take this function f of x, so we're going to say x plus 1 minus 2x. We're really just combining the like terms in this case. So x minus 2x is negative x, and then plus 1, because that 1 doesn't have a like term. So f of x minus g of x equals negative x plus 1. Of course, if we're going to do addition and subtraction, we have to show that you can do multiplication and division. So for this one, we're going to do multiplication, f of x times g of x. Same thing. We're just taking f of x, which is x plus 1, and then we're multiplying it. And you can put it in parentheses. You don't have to put it in parentheses. Whatever syntax you want to use is fine. Just know that we're multiplying. So we could also say x plus 1, I forgot to put that 1 there, times 2x. You're still going to get the same answer. Now, notice we can kind of use the distributive property. So x times 2x is 2x squared, and then 1 times 2x is 2x. And that's it. All right, so f of x times g of x. You might also see it like this. F times g of x. Now, don't confuse that with f of g of x. Is the difference. So I would kind of be careful with this syntax right there. But f times g of x, and it might there's different ways that they show it, but just be very, very mindful. Last but not least, we want to show you f over g of x. So f divided by g of x is going to be, so we have f of x divided by g of x, and this one is going to be, let's do it right here. So f of x is x plus 1, and then divided by g of x. There's nothing really we can do to that, okay? There's no way we can simplify that. So f of x divided by g of x is simply x plus 1 over 2x. So function operations, notice I used a very basic function, And they're not going to always be this simple because the functions can be more tedious and can have a lot more terms to them and things like that. But the basic concept is if you have f of x plus g of x, you're adding the functions. F of x minus g of x, you're subtracting the functions. And in this, you're just combining like terms when you add them and subtract them. When you multiply and divide them, same thing. You do the operation. If you can simplify with the division, then you simplify. If you can't simplify, you leave it like it is. Young Gurus Math Tutoring. I got the solution to your math problem.